The cold and relentless North Sea washes against the East Anglian coast, as it has from time immemorial. The waters have carried with them both nourishment and the threat of total destruction. Nowadays, sea defences are an essential part of the coastal scene as the battle between land and sea grows year on year. A handful of fishing boats still venture out, but they're just a small remnant from the 200 or so boats which worked from Sheringham in Victorian times. They still land a variety of fish, crabs and lobsters, often on sale at local outlets. The town strives to retain a traditional atmosphere with its range of lively independent shops, some trading here for many generations. And the mix of old and new gives the streets a unique character, much loved by locals and visitors alike. The old railway station is still very much a part of the Sheringham scene. People come from all over the world to enjoy the steam railway experience. The line originally opened in 1887 as part of the Midland and Great Northern Railway, but closed in 1967. A heritage railway group battled to save the line and it was reopened in 1975 as the North Norfolk Railway. The mists of time reveal that Sheringham was once a Viking settlement known as Scira. And to celebrate this ancient link with Scandinavia, the town has created a Viking festival run by a group of dedicated volunteers. This is a stunning early season event. Based in a small office at the museum, planning and preparation has been going on for many months. Here the team have been hard at work, researching and carefully adapting Viking designs for the festival. The whole project has been supported by the Sheringham Carnival team, coordinated by local artist Colin Seal.
So I thought, well, wouldn't it be a good idea to have a Viking festival, mainly because in the middle of February it's so cold and miserable that everyone's looking forward to light and fire and the celebration of the end of winter, as it were, and the excitement about spring. In the same way as our forefathers did it before the Vikings, you know.
The Viking ship, now proudly displayed in town, is destined to be the highlight of the festival day, with a sacrificial burning on the beach. Leading up to the festival day is a series of workshops based at the museum. These attract hundreds of adults and children with a range of interesting educational activities.
Print your t-shirt from it.
Perfect, lovely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and you just need to take my back from it.
Yeah, sure. Can I give a few minutes for that?
Thor's hammer, a very important symbol for the Vikings. Any devout Viking would have worn a Thor's hammer, pray to it, touch it before they went into battle. It was always touch your Thor's hammer for luck.
At first the Vikings were really looking to explore. They were looking for more trading partners. They were looking for land in which they could settle on. that was a little bit more hospitable than the sort of cold weather and the lack of fertile lands in the Scandinavian area. So they were moving out. They were peaceful, most of them. It just so happens that the 80% that were peaceful have really been overtaken by the reputation of those that came and looted places and were frightening, fearful warriors.
Around the year 800, groups of Viking raiders sailed the 300 miles across the North Sea from Denmark to the coast of East Anglia to raid and plunder. They wanted gold, silver and slaves. These small foraging attacks went on for decades, until 865 when the Vikings raised a great army in Thetford, aiming to destroy the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms and take over the country.
Yeah, this will be your last chance! Get back in your ship and sail away!
They took Northumbria in the north, Mercia in the Midlands and East Anglia. Only Wessex withstood their invasion. But there was continued opposition, and they battled against the local Saxon tribes for many years. In 870 they killed the Saxon King Edward, shooting him full of arrows and beheading him. In 886, the Saxon king Alfred the Great and the Viking leader Guthrum met together to formulate a series of agreements, boundaries and treaties. This was known as Danelaw. Relations between the Anglo-Saxon and Viking communities calmed down. These relatively peaceful times lasted almost 150 years. Eventually, the last Viking king Canute was defeated in battle, so in 1035 the Viking Age in England ended. As evening falls, the Vikings gather to honour their leader, killed in battle today.
We die as one!
Splendid diet thing here in Sheringham. I don't think I've ever seen so many people on our seafront in February in my lifetime. And if you'll notice, there is a Viking king actually laying in the boat.
the dead body of Bjorn Grim, the Jarl who was defeated on this very beach earlier this afternoon. He has been prepared, he is ready for his final boat ride, hopefully to Valhalla. The Vikings believed that if you died well with your weapon in your hand, you would go to Odin's hall to feast and fight until Ragnarok, the end of the world.